Dragons behave very different from previous Zelda Breath of the Wild, especially the new addition, the Light Dragon, which is going to give you the materials to upgrade everyone's favorite, the Champion's Leathers, which is going to have a beautiful, gorgeous, and amazing 32 damage. Not damage, defense, at the highest level of upgrade. Although it is very annoying to pinpoint the location of the Light Dragon and you can no longer save scum to get to the actual location where they come from. They are always going to be circling around the map and whatnot. So, in this guide, I am going to show you how to upgrade this thing, how to farm the materials, how to cheese the materials in an easy way that you will be able to upgrade this thing as soon as you want and get a bunch of different materials. What is up, you damn gorgeous and beautiful gamers? Welcome back to Role-Playing Games. No one's told you today you're a gorgeous and beautiful person. You are indeed a gorgeous and beautiful person. Let's get right into it, shall we? So first of all, let's try to look for the dragon. My advice is for you to try to look for the dragon from the ground, from mainline. Mainly because you are going to be able to spot the dragon from mainline. And all you have to do is look up. So this is the route that the dragon is going to travel to. And my advice is that if you can't find first and foremost, try to do it at night. It's easier to spot the dragon at night. And I would say that you can stand in here, and you can stand also in here, as well here and here. Try to pinpoint the dragon, and that is how you're going to do it. You're going to travel to each one of these locations, for right here, look up, you can't find the dragon, move on to the next one, stand here, look up, move to the next one, and so on and so forth until you manage to reach the dragon. And I say that because it is that much more annoying to try to look for the dragon from sky. It is going to be quite high in the sky. Most definitely that is going to be the case. But if you look for the dragon from the sky, you are going to have to be looking to so many different angles. And as you can see right here, it really, all you have to do is just look up and you are going to see the dragon with that much of an issue because it's going to be just right there. So that is how you spot the dragon. There's also a different method where you are going to be able to get the dragon to be low by completing the Coral quest line, or also by completing the Tears quest line, which is going to make the dragon fly low in here, and it's also going to ensure that you get a steady supply of Silent Princesses, which is another material that we mentioned that you are going to be needing to upgrade this thing, and it is going to require quite a lot of them. So then again, this is one of the methods. The first method is just to try to pinpoint and look for it. If you don't want to do that method and instead you want to do the Tears one, yes, go ahead and do the Tears questline. We are going to be cheesing the hell out of this thing, so just bear with me. You are only going to be needing to stand up in the dragon just once. Just once. So there's the method for the Tears. And it's going to spawn, like I said, Silent Princesses in here. That is one of the things that you can do. But basically, once you have managed to pinpoint, if you're not doing that method, let's try it again on top of the dragon on itself. So like I said, we managed to find the dragon, we managed to pinpoint the location. Now we need to find a sky island that is close to us for us to get on top of the dragon. I would advise for you to use a hot air balloon in most of the cases, most of the instances. Sometimes you will be needing planes and whatnot, but just a quick recap to get the hot air balloon working, as I am going to get it working. You can get the balloon right here from Kakariko Village, the device dispenser from Kakariko Village. You can get the flame emitter right here from the device dispenser at Hera Sky. You can access this thing by using the Rostra Pass Skyview Tower, and then you can find the batteries that we are going to be using for the device dispenser that is on the Sadlander Sky Archipelago, which then again you can access through the Manlander Skyview Tower. And that is basically what I am going to be doing using at the moment to get on top of that dragon. we place our batteries in here, we place our flame emitter in here, and we're also going to place our balloon in here. For this, you're also going to need a base. We already have a base thanks to the auto build because of the impact quest line. It's a very early quest, and if you have not done that, then I would advise for you to go do that quest, because this is just an amazing hot air balloon that you can get, that you can craft. It's just the perfect base for it. If you build this thing with all of that, it's just going to charge you 3 Sony for the base, so not that big of an issue with that. We're going to place our batteries right here, one in there. They do not really have to be perfect. And then our flame emitter, we're going to place it in here to power the balloon. And basically now we only have to get up there to get the materials. Then again, like I said, sometimes you will need a plane, sometimes a hot air balloon is going to be more than enough. It entirely depends on the situation. But I advise for you to go do the tiers quest line, because it's going to make the dragon go low, it's going to be easier, and we are going to be chasing the dragon in a little brief while moment. So while you can do the tiers quest line just once, that's just going to be more than enough for you to farm all of the materials that you need from this guy in less than an hour. I can promise you that it's going to be less than an hour. You're going to get all of the materials that you need from this guy. So if you still want to pinpoint the dragon, I'm just going to tell you it's a pain. It's a real pain to first pinpoint the dragon, second to get on top of the dragon. That's what she said. But yeah, let's chase this thing a little bit. And now that we are on top of the dragon, that's what she said. Don't forget to start over here, because as you make your way through towards the head, you are going to find these little things which are very useful. The dragon spikes, the shots of light dragon spikes. They can make hammers. They are not the most powerful thing in the entire world, but they can heal you on one hit, so it is amazing. They are very useful. Early to mid game, they are very powerful if you do not have anything else, like from the Lionels and some of the highest ranking tier enemies on the game, the golden and silvers and whatnot. It is a nice idea to gather a whole bunch of this, because at the end of the day they are free and they are here. So now let's start with the cheese. You can ride this dragon for as long as you want. I'm not going to make that joke anymore, do not worry about that, and get the materials just passively in here. You can get access to one material every 10 minutes. I am going to be fast forwarding this video for you to see, but basically to upgrade, to fully upgrade, I do not remember if it was either talents or claws what we need for this guy, but basically if they require for you to, I would advise for you to get 2 of each of the materials just to be sure. I'll try to find the information and place it in here, but if you cannot find it, then I would advise for you to get 2 claws, 2 fangs, which you can get 2 fangs by hitting the dragon just right here. This is the fang. You are going to be needing horns, which is right here. You are going to be needing scales, which is right here. If you need claws, is right there. If you need talons, is on the rear side ones, the ones all the way over there, if you need talons. As you were able to see, I got Light's Dragon Scale. That is not what I needed. That was a really dumb mistake. As you were able to see, you have to pick it up very as soon as it spawns, right? So you have to pick it up as soon as it spawns, and then you're going to stay in here for 10 minutes. Every 10 minutes you are allowed to get 1 more material out of the dragon. I would advise for you to, well, you can just do out there and do your chores and do something else, watch a movie, watch one episode of that one show that you enjoy while Link is riding in here, riding the dragon in here, until those 10 minutes pass. It has to be in-game 10 minutes. It doesn't work if you pause the game. And sometimes you will get into cold weather, sometimes you will get into hot weather, so be sure to keep an eye on Link from time to time to make sure that you do not die. I will fast forward this thing just to show you that this is possible. As soon as the dragon starts glowing again, you are going to be able to get one more material, and then again, I advise for you to get 2 of each of the materials. Also, before we do that, it is very important that if you are going to be getting the claws from this thing, you have to be very careful. This is what you have to do. Try to get as close as you can, as really as close as you can, because as soon as you hit the thing, you are going to pick it up and then return back to the dragon. Because otherwise, if the material falls down, you are going to have to follow the material, and you are going to have to repeat the whole process again, and we do not want that to happen. If the material falls down, if you do not manage to nail it on the first try, do not follow the material. Trust me, it is that much more of a hassle to wait here for another 10 minutes to get another chance to get the material. So yeah, this is basically how it's going to work. And it is as simple as that. Now we got the material, and this is how you need to keep farming the other ones. Like I said, if you want to get up this dragon, I would advise for you to wait until you do the Tears questline. But anyways, that's pretty much everything from me, guys. If you like the content, like and very super appreciated. No one told you today you're a gorgeous and beautiful person. You are indeed a gorgeous and beautiful person. I will be seeing you goddamn gorgeous and beautiful people in the next one. Have a beautiful day. Subscribe to the channel before you close the door, and goodbye.